Hello and welcome to the Computer Lab Vids YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use keyboard shortcut commands within Finder to make using your Mac and Finder easier to use. So if you're familiar with the Mac, some of these shortcuts might seem simple, but if you're new to the Mac and you've just come across from Windows, some of these can be nice time savers to get you accessing the files within Finder a lot easier and managing Finder. So like I say, these are useful shortcuts to use within Finder and can be really good time savers on your Mac. Okay, so we'll get started. And we'll start with the simple ones first. So we'll open a Finder window so we can see what we are doing. And I've just got a couple of test documents in there just so we can see how it acts and what it does. Okay, so the first ones we're going to start with are the ones that we use on Windows a lot, which is the Control, C, V and X and Z. But if you're new to the Mac, like I say, you might not know about these. So if I refer to a keyboard selection as command, that is the one that's next to the space bar on your keyboard, which is labeled CMD. And also I'll put it on the screen so you can see what I'm pushing and how it acts. And obviously most of the things that we do in Finder, we're looking at files, moving files, changing the layout. So really it's just about how to manage that and the best way to do that. So like I said, the first one we're going to do is the Command and C. So we'll select a file within our Finder window. So the blue obviously indicates that we've got that selected. And if I push Command and C on the keyboard, that has now copied it to the clipboard as it would be. And now if I want to paste that into a different area or a different window or even this same window, all I need to do is push Command and V and it will put a copy of that file in the window that I have selected. So you can see there I had that one selected and now it's put a copy of the exact file, exactly the same size. And that is simple. That is how to copy and paste into a different window. You can do it into a different window. So if I just delete that, and to delete something on the keyboard, it's again pushing Command, which is CMD, and push the Backspace key, which is the one with the back arrow, usually just above the return key. So keep your finger on CMD, push the Backspace, and it will remove or delete the document or file that you have selected. So I'll just open another window up, and there is a shortcut, but I'm not going to go into the more detailed ones, but it does show you in here what the new Finder window is. So by pushing again the Command key and N will open a new Finder window. So Command and N opens a new window up. So I'm just going to put that to one side and just show you that you can copy and paste. So select the desktop, so this is going to paste anything in here. So again we'll go across to here in this Finder window, push Command and C. So now we have copied it to the clipboard, across to this desktop area or this desktop Finder window, push Command and V, and you can see there it's copied it straight into this area, and also it's put onto desktop because this is my desktop area. Okay, so delete, Command, Backspace, deleted. So that's Command and C and Command and V. So if I open this document here, and if I want to select this bit of text here, and if I now push Command and X, you'll notice that it deletes it out of the area. So it's deleted it from the area that I had selected, but it's also copied a version of that to my clipboard. So if I want to paste it back in, we'll go back to the previous command, Command and V, and it pastes it back in. So the Command and X is what they call cut, and the cut deletes it from the area that you have selected, puts it into the clipboard ready for you to paste back in. Obviously if you do something in between there, it will remove it from the clipboard and put the next thing in, so you need to do it immediately after you've cut and you can paste it back in. Okay, so that's Command C, Command X and Command V. Next on, we're on Command and Z, which is undo. So again, this is the same as if you're on Windows, where you'd normally push Control and Z. And Control and Z is just the undo. So if I just open that Pages document back up, if I want to undo what I've just done, so that word here was just above the fall. So all I'm going to do here is push Command and then Z, it'll undo the first section, which was it to cut it out. For Command and Z again, and there it's put it back into the place. So all you're doing is undoing the actions you have previously done. So the next one we're going to look at is Command and D, which duplicates any file or folder that you have selected. So what we need to do is just get rid of this off the screen. So I'll just minimize that down to the bottom, and then I'll select a file, this one that's called Nice Image, within my Finders window. So here now, if I push the Command and D, it duplicates the file or folder that I already have selected. So you can see straight away there, as soon as I push Command and D, it created a file called copy. And if I push Command and D again, it will create another file labeled 2, and it will keep doing this as you keep pushing Command and D. It's a really quick, easy way in Finder to sort of copy a document instead of pushing Command and C and then Command and V to paste it back in. You can literally just do a copy by pushing Command and D. So we'll select them both and delete them, and then we'll look at our next command. So the next one we're going to look at is Command Shift and N. And what Command Shift and N does is creates a new folder in the selected Finder window. So if we have this Documents Finder window that we have on the left here, and we push Command Shift and N, you'll see that it creates a new folder. Just label it Test, and if I push Command Shift and N again, it will create another folder, and you can just keep creating them. It's just a quick way, instead of right clicking on your mouse or going up to the top bar to create a new folder, just a quick way of creating a folder. The next shortcut that we are going to look at is Alias, and how to create an alias or a shortcut file. So if I just select one of these folders in my Finder window here, and to create the alias, the shortcut command is Command key and L. And if you push Command and L, you'll see straight away that it creates what they call an alias, which is basically, if you're used to Windows, it's just a shortcut file. So you can tell it's an alias by the little arrow that's next to the image. So where it says here is a report, and then it says alias, you'll notice the little image to the left, that's got the arrow on it. So it's just a really handy way of creating, like I say, a shortcut or an alias to a file. So you could drop that onto your desktop, for example. Once you drop it onto your desktop, that then obviously removes it from where I just dragged it from. But now if I wanted to quickly get to that file, and I would double click on the file, like you see the little arrow to the left of the image. So if I double click on that, it will open that file. It's just a shortcut to the file that may be saved in Documents or in your Downloads folder. Like I said, if you're used to Windows, it's like the shortcut one. Okay, so we'll move on to the next keyboard shortcut. So the one that I like to use the most, and I use it all the time, is if I'm looking at a file, if I have an image selected or a file selected, say for example this one here, if you literally just push the space bar, it will open a preview of that file that you have selected. Close that one down in Finder. Open this one again, just highlight it in Finder, push the space bar, and it will open a preview only of the image document you have selected. Obviously, if you need to edit this as a document, I need to open it in Pages. Literally just previewing. Really good for PDFs and just having a look in your files. The other command for that is Command and Y, which does exactly the same thing. Just brings a preview up, but spacebar is a lot quicker. Okay, so that's Command and Y and spacebar. The next one is Command and A. And this one selects all files in current view. So if I have this window open and I have two files here, obviously if you've got multiple files, if this is your desktop or documents folder within Finder, if I want to select everything that's in there, I use CMD, Command and A, and it selects everything that's in that current view. So if I had 20 files in there, I'd select them all, and then I could obviously copy paste, do whatever I want to do, delete them all. So it's a really quick way, instead of it's a select all command really, if you're used to the Windows, but yeah, it's a quick way of selecting out all the files. Okay, so come off that one. So that one was Command and A. The next one is the one that I've used pretty much throughout this tutorial, which was Command and Backspace. And what Command and Backspace does is delete and moves the item to trash. So if I create an alias, so this is an alias is a shortcut to this image here, so it's not the actual file. If I want to delete that, Command Backspace deletes it. Any file works really good. If I select it all and use that, would delete them all as well. Okay, so the last one I'm going to look at is Command, Option and Space on the keyboard. And if you push, and if you're not familiar again with the keyboard, the Option key is the one that is next to the Command key. It's Alt and there's a little symbol on it. So if I just push Command, Option and Spacebar, it will bring up a search box within Finder, and this is for searching for documents, files within the Finder environment. So there you can see you can search either in documents, shared in my case, which is one of my folders, and also this Mac, and you can just change it, and search everywhere is usually the best one to use. So a really good little tool, a quick way of searching, and you can open the search box up whilst you're doing something else and let it search your Mac. If you've got quite a few files, might take it a while to do the search, or if you're searching a network environment as well. And just one more as a bonus, which is a quick way to do a search. This is searching the whole of the Mac, the internet. As you can see there, I'm not going to read out, but it's basically what they call a spotlight search. And if you type something in here, it will look for your Mac, look in the App Store, look in Maps, etc. So if I was wanting to look for anything, so as I was typing in there, you can see I've started to type America, and it's saying, well, I found these with these words in. That's Spotlight Search. I'm not going to go into the details of Spotlight Search. Really good way of searching your Mac, the internet, everything that's in Finder. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it has helped. If it has, please do give us a thumbs up. Leave us any comments below. And please do subscribe to my channel. It all helps in creating more videos. And thank you very much for watching.